Let's go thrifting. Hey guys, it is Jen with Mother Time. It is a rainy spring day here. I love listening to the rain. So peaceful. Anyways, at least it's not snowing like when I decorated my front porch. But I have a couple of hours. I thought it would take you along as I do a little thrifting to see what treasures I can find, and then we'll come back and I will show you all of the treasures I found and maybe even do a little decorating too. So I'm gonna grab a coffee and hit the road. So grab yourself a warm cup of coffee or hot tea on this rainy spring day. Sit back, relax, and let's get thrifting. Well, I was headed to Savers, but I didn't make it too far when I realized one of my favorite little antique shops near me was open. So I turned around and headed there first. Right off the bat, I found the Royal Staffordshire Creamer and Sugar. I collect this brown transferware, so I knew it was going to be a good day thrifting and now a little bit of antiquing too. So I grabbed this, of course, because I wasn't going to pass this up. But there are just so many treasures here. I love stopping here and just seeing all of the new finds. And here is some Liberty Blue. My Liberty Blue collection that I have actually came from the back barn too, so there were some pieces there as well. I always look at this copper pot too. I should just get it. Every time I'm there, I look at it. And I love this coffee grinder too. This is something else that I look at every time I'm there too. And I love these cute baskets. She's got tons of baskets there. And I love these pears that make a perfect bowl filler too. I love copper tea kettles, and this one was only $12. If I didn't already have a bunch of them, I probably would have grabbed this one too. I thought this vintage basket was beautiful. I didn't get it, but it was a really beautiful basket. Then I also found this bean pot too, which I thought was great. I just got one not too long ago, but I really like this one. It is such a cute shop, and it's like broken up into these little buildings. Look at this beautiful bench, some dried hydrangeas. Thought those were really pretty too. I also love, she has boxes and boxes of these Currier and Ive prints that come from calendars. You could sit there for hours and look through them. Every time I'm there, I always look at them and find a few new ones to add to my collection. Oh my goodness. Look what I just found. My Currier knives. Oh my gosh, look at it all. Look at it all. I don't have the plates. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at this bin of, get out of Dodge. Oh my goodness me. I'm literally on my knees here. Oh my goodness. 50 cents each. No way. No way. No way. Oh my goodness. I gotta take a minute. I'm heading upstairs where there are a ton of pictures and picture frames. You could spend hours just looking through all of them. I just got a Currier & Ives matted picture that I showed you a few weeks ago when I did my kitchen update. I actually got it right out of that box right there that I love. Look at that view. Isn't it pretty? Oh, especially on this rainy day. I found these old spindles too. Aren't those great? Love those. Tons of light fixtures as well. And then look at these old tins. I love these too. They're always just fun to even look at. And I found this sucrets tin, which I kind of wish I got now. I was just thinking about sucrets not too long ago, and then I find this tin and it was just, took me back. I love those little tins of sucrets. So here's another view of the upstairs, and look at, again, just tons of baskets. I'm looking for a Longenberger canister basket. She did not have one, but I thought maybe I would get one there. And then I love these magazines. Oh, aren't these nostalgic? I love these. They're just fun to look through and just, it takes you back. I'm still looking through all the pictures, and look at this one. Isn't that neat? Oh, I love that. So neat. And then I found these Van Gogh prints, which my daughter Eden loves Van Gogh. So these were only 50 cents. Like, what a steal. So I'm going to pick these up for Eden. And a lot of the galvanized buckets that I have are actually from the back barn. Here are a few more too. I didn't get any on this trip, and I even found some more Currier & Ives prints too, another box of them. So again, you could just go through these. This one goes back to 1948, which is just great too. I could look through these for hours and hours. It's just, they're so neat to look through. And I love this cabinet too. It would be so nice to display a collection in there. And then more baskets, so many baskets. That's why I was hopeful that maybe I'd find my Longenberger basket there, but no luck, but that's okay. The hunt continues. I also found this bean pot and just tons of different treasures too. And look at this beautiful old wooden tray. It is beautiful. Oh, I love this. And there are some more copper pieces too. Now let's go to Savers. I always love getting watering cans at the thrift store. I found this galvanized one there. I also found this mold that I thought was pretty too. I also spotted the Pfaltzgraff Yorktown collection coffee mugs. I thought those were really pretty. And the bag section is one of my favorites. So many little treasures. I loved all these frames. Look at that. What a deal. And then this is Thelma Winters. Wayne and I have several Thelma Winters as a local artist. Years ago, we actually met her. She signed some of our pieces too. I found this Pfaltzgraff Heritage Collection serving dish. And then look at this Terin. Oh my goodness, I could not believe I found it. So stay tuned to see if I get this. And then these flags, what a deal. I wish I got some more. I picked up one, but they had a bunch of them. I ran to Goodwill real quick and I found the large canister from the Pfaltzgraff Heritage collection there, and it was $7.99. I just got it a few weeks ago for $3.50. So I was so happy with the deal that I got. How fun was that? And I was only gone a couple of hours. It's not even noon yet. Got my smoothie here. I'm going to show you all of the treasures I found. And if you are in the Western New York area and the South Towns, you gotta check out the back barn. It's right in my neck of the woods, and I always find such great stuff. I could spend hours there, and I adore the owner. I always love chatting with her too. So such a fun place to go to find lots of treasures. So that was lots of fun. But all right, so I'm going to show you what I got. And then I think we are going to decorate my corbel shelves. It's been a while since I've kind of really changed that out. And I've collected so much of new Pfaltzgraff, well not new, but so much Pfaltzgraff the last couple of weeks that it needs to find a home, and I would love to display it on the shelving. So I think we're going to play around with that a little bit up there and give it a new look, because I'm going to be doing a few more things in here. I ordered a new rug, but it's not here. So we're not going to do that today. But we're going to play with some of the Pfaltzgraff and get that all nice and displayed, since it's such a great collection and I've gotten so many treasures lately. So let me show you what I got. So let's do the antique store first, and then I'll show you what I found at the thrift store. So one thing that I could spend hours there looking at are the Currier and Ive prints. Boxes of them. And I love looking through them. Some of them are duplicates, but nevertheless, they're just so fun. So I picked up several new ones. I've gotten them there before too. They're 50 cents each. You can frame these. They're just really pretty. And they're actually just calendars. So they're just calendars. And there's so many different calendar dates too. I've seen ones from the 40s. This particular one is from 1971. And then, so this print was Winter in the Country, January Sunset. And I just love this one so much. Perfect for winter. So I plan on framing this and using it for winter. I love that. 50 cents print, Currier knives. Don't you love it? I love it. So pretty. I wish I could just step right into this picture. I love it. So that was the first one I got. I also picked up a New England Farm Inn. Like I said, boxes and boxes. I just literally like kind of just flip through really quick to see which ones I can find. This one was from April of, well, I don't know if this one was April. Obviously the other page was, but from a 1972 calendar. Isn't that cool? I love this. And this came from the Travelers Insurance Company. I love these. So that was another one. These all come from different calendar years. This one is perfect for 4th of July. That's why I got Independence Day. Don't you love this one? I love it too. This came from 1973 calendar. And it is Surrender of Lord Cornwallis at Yorktown, Virginia. I love this. This will be perfect for Independence Day, 4th of July. I can't wait to frame that up and use that. A 50-cent print. Love these. And there's more. I also got the Old Farmhouse. Isn't that cute? Now this one comes from a 1955 calendar. I love these prints. Let me know what you think. Aren't these great? And then I got Winter in the Country from a 1975, the year I was born. 1975 calendar. Love it. I guess I'm vintage too. And then, didn't I get this one? Maybe I have this one. I got two of these. Oh goodness. So I have another one. This one, are these both from, what year was this one? I got two of these. And they're both from 1972 calendars. I got another one of the New England Farm Inn. Oh goodness, how funny is that? I love it. They're both from a 1972 calendar. That's funny. So 50 cents each for a bunch of these. And like I said, every time I go in there, I look at them I always pick up one or two because but I literally just flip through and see which ones catch my eyes. I bet if I spent more time looking, I'd find even more, but there's just boxes and boxes of them. So that was my first find. Next up, Eden, my daughter, loves Van Gogh. So she also had a couple prints of Van Gogh. So I got these. They were 50 cents each too. So I got her this one for her room. And then I also got her this one. 50 cents as well too. So those are for Eden. And then a few more. Another thing I love to collect are old magazines and old cookbooks. And I grabbed a few, and I cannot wait to sit down tonight or in the next couple of days and go through these. I'm not going to even peek much because I love that element of surprise. I'm so excited. I got one last summer too, an old magazine, or yeah, it was a magazine from like 1910. Oh, I love them. I love them. I love them. They just take me back, but I need to be, that's another mommy time thing I love to do, when I just get to sit in some peace and quiet and, you know, go back and look at these. So anyways, don't you? Aren't they great? I got this one. This is Christmas Helper 1965. I don't remember how much this was. 50 cents? A couple of dollars. I'll show you a few little pages. I'm not going to peek. I'm not going to look. I'm not going to look. No. Oh my gosh, doesn't this take you back? Now, I was born in 75. But Wayne was born in 65. So this, he'll love it too. Oh, I don't even want to look that much. But isn't this great? Oh, I love it. And then I also got Good Housekeeping 1969. Oh, I love this so much. Aren't these just fun to look at? I'm not looking, but I even love the old ads. Oh, we'll take one little peek. Oh, the shoes. I love it. These are great. So this is stuff that I love to look at night, or a nice spring day when it's not raining and I can just sit out and have a iced tea or a cup of coffee and flip through these and really just enjoy them. I just love seeing that time and just being kind of back there. It's just, these are so much. Oh, here's one more. Here's one more. Aren't these ads great? Aren't they great? So I picked up those. I think she had some more too, but I grabbed those just as I was kind of walking out. So those were a few magazine finds that I just think are so much fun. And I am so excited I found this too. I didn't know she was going to be open. I was headed up to another thrift store and I saw she was open. I actually drove by, turned around and came back because I'm like, I have to stop in there. And she was open yesterday too, and I was going to stop in, but by the time I was driving back, she already closed. So I'm glad I stopped today. This was worth the stop. It was worth the stop for this. Well, it's always worth the stop for everything. But this was really, I was so excited. So I collect brown transferware, and I just have a hard time finding it in my area. It's very hit and miss. I don't find it often. And yes, you could do eBay, Etsy, but I love the thrill of the hunt. So I love finding it, touching it, seeing it, all of the things. So when I found this, oh my goodness, I was just jumping up and down for joy. This made my day right then and there. Day over. I would have been good with just this. I would have been good just finding this, happy, and just, that is why I love the thrill of the hunt. The joy that's finding something like this brings me. I try not to find joy in like material things, but sometimes, you know, things like this bring you just that little bit of joy. So this is Ironstone. This is the Royal Staffordshire, I can't say it, collection that I love. So I got the creamer. Gorgeous, isn't it? And the sugar bowl. They're in excellent condition too. Excellent. These were the only two she had from this collection. And I asked because I asked her if she had any more. It wasn't exactly my collection. She had a few other pieces. You know how I am with lips, so I'm going to take that off. And then this is the sugar. I love it. Oops, let me see. Let me turn it around. I can never tell if I'm zooming in. Beautiful, isn't it? Oh, I just was so excited to find this. creamer and sugar were $10 for the set, so $5 a piece. I thought that was a fantastic deal for that. I would have been fine with $10 a piece. She was like, no, $10 for the set. Oh, yes, yes, I'm so excited. So I'm so excited to have those beautiful pieces part of my brown transferware collection. And if that wasn't good enough, then, as you saw when I was there, I hit the jackpot with the courier and Ives. That just made my day too. Wow, I just feel like I got so lucky. But that's the thing, it's the thrill of the hunt. And I don't get discouraged if I walk out with nothing because I just have so much fun. It's just so much fun. So anyways, I picked up a set of the plate, these small plates. Now these don't have anything on the back. I love the Courier and Ives. So I picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the plates with the steamboat on it. Aren't they great? And they were 50 cents each. I was happy to find them and I thought 50 cents was a great price. Then, got a few more plates too. She only had one of these, but I grabbed one of these too. 50 cents. Love it. Now, these don't have the Courier and Ives logo on them. Some of them do, some of them don't. Isn't that cute? I love this one. I love the scene on that. Super cute. And I also got this plate too. I love the scene on it. Isn't that great? Again, 50 cents for that one as well. And then I grabbed the dinner plates. Yay, I was so happy to find them. Now they were $3 a piece, but I still love them. And they also have the stamp on the back, which I love. Having that with the stamp on the back. Aren't these gorgeous? $3 a piece. Absolutely love these. Love the scene, love it all. So I ended up picking up 6 of them. They're still all, she wrapped them all in paper in the box too. So 6 of these beautiful Courier knife plates. I'm so excited to find these. I also picked up some more of the mugs. I think I got 4 or 6 more. They're in the box. I have about 5 of these already, but I did get a few more because they were 50 cents each. So I grabbed some more of them. She had a ton of them. So yeah, I love these. So cute. What a great find for 50 cents each. So I got 4 or 6 of those too. I found my receipt in the box and the magazines were 50 cents too. So I love those. I cannot wait to look through those. I also love pie servers and I grabbed a couple. I actually have a few from Back Barn too. And so I get them there. I love them. Can never have enough of these, especially like for holidays and Thanksgiving and Christmas. I always feel I'm short on like the pie servers, and then we're using one to dip in the pumpkin and then dip in the apple. So it's good to have, you know, several. So I picked up a few more of those too. So that was all from the Back Barn. Great just with that, right? Like, wow. But then I hit the thrift store and got lucky too. And again, I was just gone, like, I left around 10 and it's, well, now it's a little bit later, but I got home around 11:30 and made myself, again, the smoothie, which I'll take a sip of here in a second. But I did, when I stopped at Savers, I found a couple things too. I'm so excited. So let me show you those. I've been on the hunt for the Pfaltzgraff Heritage Terin for a long time. And I found it at Savers. I found the whole set too. Sometimes when you find them, you'll just find maybe the Terin and maybe the ladle, or you'll just find, you know, it'll be missing the ladle. I got the Terin with the ladle and the plate in excellent condition for $12.99. And as you know, I always use my coupon too, so it's even less than that. Look at this beauty. I love this so much. And again, it was $12.99. Then I had my 20% off Savers coupon. Sign up for that if you go to a Savers. It is beautiful. I'm going to take the lid off. It's got the ladle. Trying to make the zoomy thing go. And then so I can flip it over and show you too. So it's the Pfaltzgraff Heritage. And again, $12.99 and then 20% off. And it is a beauty. You could use this even to do some plants without the lid. You could just make this as a really pretty planter. How pretty, like with paperweights for Christmas. Then it also had the plate too. What a find, right? So this was the plate that also the Terin sits on. I love it so much. So that was a find when I ran into Savers. So that was one of my Savers finds. Then, well, I'm right over here too, they had a bunch of flags and I needed some new flags. So it was a 6-pack for $3.99. Of course, I had my 20% off. Great condition. I kind of wish I bought more than one set because these are great for, you know, summer. I love them. So, especially for $3.99. So that's, and then with the 20% off for 6 flags was a good deal too. They're really nice quality. They're not like flimsy. So I was glad to find these at Savers. Now I'm kicking myself that I didn't get another set. I don't know why. There was 3 sets there. Why did I only get 1? Phooey. So I got those and then I found another piece of Pfaltzgraff. One more piece. Oh, I love it. So then I also found this piece too. So pretty, isn't it? This was only $6.49. And then of course the 20% off for that too. We're gonna remove the lid. And there's the logo on the back. This is the one that I always look for. Isn't it great? Really nice and heavy. So this was also a thrift store find as well. And last but not least, and then we're gonna do a little bit of decorating here with all of the Pfaltzgraff that I collected today, as well as the pieces that I've gotten over the last few weeks. Ran into Goodwill really, really quick. Literally was in and out. And I found this really pretty picture too that I picked up. The reason I picked this up is I actually had this at one point. I believe it's from the early 80s. I had it. I still might have it. I know I broke the glass on it, so I can't remember what I did. Think of it is, when I bought it at an antique store, and I think I spent like $15 on it. So this I got for $3.99. So I thought that was a great deal. It's so pretty. I love the scene. Perfect for spring and summer. And for the price too. I love the frame. So even if you're not a fan of the picture, $3.99 just for a really pretty frame too, with the glass in it as well. But I love the picture inside. I'm thinking for our master bathroom, I have a spot that would look really pretty in. So I'm kind of thinking there. We'll see. I'll find a home for it for sure. But I love it. I just love the scene. When I showed it to Wayne, he's like, I want to live in that house. It's so pretty. So that was another thrift store find too. So this was a lot of fun for just an hour or so, going out really quick. I got really lucky with the back barn being open. That was unexpected because I was headed to right to Savers. So I stopped in there really quick. And then once I went to Savers and found the Pfaltzgraff, like, wow, super duper lucky. So anyways, I have a bunch of the Pfaltzgraff Heritage, well, all my Pfaltzgraff sitting out. I was gonna put some of it in the hutch, but I figured it's been a long time since I've decorated my corbel and shelves, and I figured what a nice way to display it, because when it's in the hutch, you really don't, you know, it's kind of closed in. And I want to display it. I've, you know, taken the time to thrift all of this and find it, and I want to display it and look at it. I didn't buy it to just put in my hutch. So I think we're going to spend a little bit of time over here, kind of play with some of the pieces, maybe even add in some of the courier knives too. A little pop of blue would look really pretty too. Ooh. All right, so let me take a minute, have some smoothie. You can go refresh your coffee, and then we will head over to the corbel and shelves and just play a little bit there today. So I'd like to get the shelves and the sidebar looking really pretty, and then spend more time in here with the table. And then of course I got the new rug, and even changing out the curtains too. I think I'm going to change out the curtains too, just doing a little bit more in here. I'm thinking too, let me know what you think. So we've added the beams in the kitchen and in the living room, and I love them. And I'm thinking about putting them in here yet, but I'm not quite sure if I want to do that. I don't know why, but doing 2 of them in here. So let me know, should I add the beams like I've done in the kitchen and in the living room, also here in the dining room too. And then if we do, when we do more in here with the dining room, maybe we'll add that in too if you think I should do that. So I don't know why I'm so hesitant about doing them in here. Where in the kitchen and the living room, I was like, let's go for it. I've been talking to Wayne about it. He's even brought a piece of the extra wood in here to see if I like it. I love the look. I guess I just don't want to like go overboard with it. And sometimes like less is more, just having it in a few little places, but I don't want to be like every single room, but I kind of do. Because I also want to put them in our bedroom. I also want to put them in the spare room where there's some higher ceilings, which I think would be great. I don't know. Let me know what you think. All right, it is break time really quick, and then we're going to head over here. I'm going to remove everything from the shelf and then begin decorating with the Pfaltzgraff Heritage collection. I want to get as much on here as I can, and then I'll just put the extra pieces that don't make it into the hutch for now. And honestly, I didn't have much of a plan. I just knew that I wanted to add the canisters first on each side and then just fill in with the rest. And once I get in the zone and start playing, everything kind of falls into place. I couldn't resist adding a few of the Courier and Ive pieces. I love that pop of blue, and I love the way these look with the Pfaltzgraff. On the sidebar, I'm going to remove the old plates from the plate rack and replace it with some of my Pfaltzgraff Heritage plates. I'm also going to add the Terin as well as a Pfaltzgraff pitcher I have and some plates, keeping it very simple, but I just love having all of these pieces displayed. And finally, I actually debated about taking this hook down, but I'm going to keep it there for now and add a basket and then just a little towel. And this is how this space turned out. I love having all of my Pfaltzgraff Heritage collection pieces displayed, and then even a few little bit of Courier and Ives as well. Okay, guys, that is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this. Give it a big thumbs up if you did. Let me know in the comments below what you enjoyed the most. I had so much fun, and I still have time to spare where I can do a little bit more thrifting, but I'm so happy that I got that organized finally. and it looks really pretty. I love having everything displayed too. I have a few things that I need to put away, some extra plates and stuff, but I'm just gonna throw those in the hutch and I'll be ready to go thrifting again. Make sure you're also following me on Facebook and Instagram at Mother Time. You can also check out my blog, mothertime.com. And if you are not subscribed yet to my channel, make sure you hit that little subscribe button below so you never miss a video. Okay, you guys, thanks again for joining me today, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.